This is the AI News Flash for August 8, 6 a.m. UTC. First up, Nvidia is set to invest up to $3 billion in Lancium, the power infrastructure developer behind the massive Stargate data center campus in Texas. According to the information, Nvidia will initially put in $2 billion for a stake of roughly 20%, with another $1 billion to follow if Lancium hits certain thresholds, including grid hookups. The Blackstone-backed company, together with its portfolio of land and power connections, is valued at around $10 billion. Lancium has supplied the land and power for the Stargate campus in Abilene, Texas, the flagship of the up to $500 billion joint venture between SoftBank, OpenAI, and Oracle. The new capital is expected to fund expansion, and the company is reportedly exploring an IPO in 2027. The chipmaker that dominates GPU supply is now putting capital directly into the power and grid layer beneath the data centers. It is a striking sign that the AI infrastructure race is deepening from compute into the fight for electricity itself. Second, Situational Awareness, the hedge fund run by former OpenAI researcher Leopold Aschenbrenner, has invested a total of $500 million in a stealth chip manufacturing startup called Source Foundry, according to the Wall Street Journal. The fund initially committed $100 million and added a fresh $400 million infusion this week. Source Foundry aims to develop new chip manufacturing tools that would challenge ASML, the Dutch company holding a monopoly on the extreme ultraviolet, or EUV, lithography machines essential for cutting-edge AI chips. Sequoia Capital also backs the startup. The bet comes as the fund is reported to have been battered by the recent sell-off in AI stocks. What stands out is the target, not AI models or data centers, but manufacturing equipment at the very top of the semiconductor supply chain. UV lithography is a field with towering barriers to entry, as ASML remains the only company in the world to have commercialized it at scale. The investment shows AI money now reaching into reinventing the hardest manufacturing technology of all. Third, researchers at KAIST, the Korea Advanced Institute of Science and Technology, have developed a chameleon-like AI semiconductor device that can adjust its response characteristics to match the speed of incoming data. The team, led by Professor Shin-Hyun Choi of the School of Electrical Engineering, built what it calls a programmable dynamic MEM transistor, or PDM. Thanks to a dual functional gate structure, the device's temporal response can be programmed across multiple levels, from fast to slow, and retained even when the power is off. Real-world time series data mixes rapidly and slowly changing signals, but conventional semiconductor devices are locked into a single, fixed response, limiting the timescales they can handle. The new device reduced prediction errors for time-varying data by up to 40-fold. The research was published in July in the journal Nature Communications. The technology is expected to boost real-time AI performance in autonomous vehicles, robots, and wearable devices at the edge. And finally, some Americans are starting to turn to AI for financial guidance, but very few actually trust its advice, according to a new Gallup poll. The survey, conducted with financial services firm Edward Jones, polled 575 U.S. adults aged 21 and older. Among those who sought financial advice in the past year, about 1 in 5 said they turned to AI. Yet only about 3 in 10 adults overall said they have a great deal or some confidence in AI's expertise when it comes to managing money, and just 3% trust it a great deal. By contrast, about 8 in 10 have at least some confidence in human financial advisors, a stark gap. The findings highlight that while adoption is spreading, trust in human experts still runs deep in the high-stakes territory of personal wealth. For financial institutions, proving the accuracy and transparency of AI tools looks like the key to broader adoption. That's all for this AI News Flash.